Well, wait a minute. The Dynamite Dollar Man.
Whoa. I respect you, and that's about as far as I want you to go right now. I don't think you know the difference between a wristwatch and a wrist lock. I don't even think you know what a headlock is. You couldn't possibly be out here to accept my challenge. Now, if you want to work...
Whoa!
I don't think you know the difference between this mic and my in your mouth, but I can show you.
Oye, este New Jack se tiene que tranquilar, chico.
Mr. 80s does not want to hear that language. We never heard that in the 80s.
Now, if you want to see what it's like to get your ass split wide the open, I say stay here. If you want to see what it's like to get your nuts ripped off and put in your mouth, I say stay here. But if you got the goddamn sense, you get your punk ass up out of here.
Dynamite D maybe bit off more than he could chew tonight at Patriot Hall, Rivera.
He's choosing to stay.
As New Jack in this opening bout here tonight at My Bloody Valentine.
$1 million D.
There's no funeral for the boy.
He's the sweaty, stinking foot.
Say what you want about Dynamite D, but I think you're going to agree with me, Larry Rivera, that Dynamite D is a tremendous technical wrestler, and he's in phenomenal condition. However, he's going to go match himself against the very unorthodox, very hardcore mentality of New Jack, and this match is now official.
That's true. Dynamite D has proven himself to be a great... What?
New Jack asking for referee Hernandez, and this match is definitely underway. Referee Hernandez signaling for the bell, and the both lock up. Oh no, wait a minute. Dynamite D, a little wrestling strategy there, Rivera.
Like I was saying here, close, Dynamite D has exhibited in the past his excellent wrestling skill, particularly against the Messiah, the memorable match from the Palace from '99. You remember that, Chico?
Collar and elbow tie up into a side headlock now. Irish whip coming up off the rope, shoulder block. Dynamite D, Mr. 80s goes down. Up and over, going for a hip toss, and look at this. Counter by New Jack with one of his own.
Wow,
And
look at that. Arm drag by New Jack. I can't believe it.
Beautiful arm drag, and look at this. He's going into a wrestling match, Rivera.
And arm bar, can you believe this? Arm bar actually being put. I love, Chico, I am getting excited. I love this. This is guy, I'm being transformed.
Down, Rivera.
Transforming the time machine back in 1975.
Hey, wait a minute. I know the Transformers were back in the 80s, but look at this. Mr. 80's going for an armbar now. Oh, New Jack resorting to hardcore already. He's biting him, Rivera. Going right to the eyes. Fist down to the head, and D goes down. D stumbling. Oh, look at that. Right to the eyes again. And this is where the hardcore tactics are going to come to play, Rivera.
New Jack for 2 or 3 seconds, they're actually showing some knowledge of wrestling.
And listen, look at these fans. They're in a bit of awe as well. They can't, wait a minute, New Jack's asking for the mic. Ring announcer, I guess, doesn't know how to work the microphone, but New Jack nonetheless gonna tie it up once again with Dynamite D. Side headlock from D. Takes him down, leg scissors from New Jack. Look at this wrestling. Dynamite D, I don't think he can believe. Another arm drag, this time D onto New Jack.
New Jack, I think that's the first time I ever see him do the leg scissor.
D working on the left arm now. And punishing it. Knees 2 times into the arm of New Jack. And very uncharacteristic of New Jack. I don't think I've seen him in a wrestling match like this, Rivera. Have you? Hello? Chico!
I am mesmerized. I am hypnotized by this exhibition of scientific wrestling. Look at that.
What a flying clothesline that was from Mr. 80's, the Dynamite Dollar Man. And look how familiar those look, Rivera. Those punches, those fall down punches. Oh, wait a minute, did you see the sign? Going for the Dynamite Dollar Dream, should I call it?
Oh, boy.
Oh, there it is.
The Shinonomaki, the dreaded Shinonomaki. Chico, this is beautiful. Back to 1980s Georgia, the championship wrestling with the blessed Gordon Soley, Rest Your Soul, Chico.
Late Gordon Soley, of course. And now look at this. Nonetheless, call it what you want. New Jack is down, and he could submit here. Rollover and a counter of sorts from New Jack as he rolls right out of the ring and breaks the hold ultimately. And no pun intended with the word ultimately with Mr. 80s Dynamite D. Look at this, the trash can going into the ring.
Well, there goes that's enough for the wrestling. Now it's back to the same old violent.
Oh, that crunch, did you see it?
That was pain.
That was pain,
That
no
was
kidding,
pain.
it was pain, Rivera. New Jack's had enough of the Dynamite Dollar Man. Rivera, look at this.
Coño, ¿qué es esto?
Onions.
Tenedor. Le dio en la cabeza con un tenedor.
Whoa, look at that. It looks like the death matches have started already. Look at all these weapons, Rivera. Oh, no.
Look at all the crap coming out of it.
And
Oh,
he's got the sickle. He's got the sickle and D. And D's.
Ay, no. Oye, brother, ¿qué es esto?
D's busted open already. More punishment added with that sickle.
This is why I didn't want to come here tonight, Chico.
Well, you're here, Rivera.
This is why I'm forced
What a
here
shot.
to watch this crap.
What a shot that was with the trash can lid from New Jack onto Mr. 80s, the Dynamite Dollar Man. Tonight he is Dynamite D. As D out onto the arena floor, that concrete floor right underneath the carpeting.
It's too late now. The fury in New York has been unleashed. No turning back now for the New York.
As these guys are battling it out here on the arena floor, this packed house, this sold out house for My Bloody Valentine's here in Van Nuys. What a big night this is going to be.
A packed house here in the Birmingham High.
As the king of the death match will be decided for the year 2001. What an event it was last year, and man, what it's going to be this year. XPW sure comes into its own, has come into its own since last year. And tremendous stars entered in that tournament, Rivera. As New Jack taking it to Mr. 80s hardcore right now. Oh, look at that. Mr. 80s taking it hardcore to New Jack going downstairs.
Dynamite D fighting the fire with the fire. Candela con candela, brother.
Exactly. A lot of fans standing up. I can barely see the action going on in the ring.
That's a BCR.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it must be a beta. Mr. 80s.
The Beta Max. I still have one of those, Chico. All my tapes from Puerto Rico.
Like I care. Mr. 80s, look at this. He's going into New Jack's garbage can, it looks like. I mean, he's had enough. Oh, what was that?
He put the stapler, the staple gun.
No! Oh, he's got the staple gun.
The
Rivera.
He hit him in the groin area with the staple, now in the head.
Look at this, he's already busted open. We saw this last time at Badrian Hall. When New Jack stapled that dollar bill to the forehead of Vic Grimes, and he's doing the same to Mr. 80's Dynamite D. Driving those staples into the forehead. Irish whip coming up. Close line. Whoa, what a close
You
line.
see the force of that close line.
Beautiful.
New York is pissed off now. He's not happy.
He's not happy. This match started out as a joke. As a joke.
Only two.
And New Jack's not playing games
Only
tonight.
two. Dynamite D busted open. The sangre running down the forehead.
Dynamite D came out here in the beginning of the match. If you just joined us, folks, as New Jack wrenching away with a side headlock on Mr. 80's, challenged anyone from the back, from the locker room area here in Van Nuys. Who came out? You're looking at him right here, folks. New Jack.
That 80s with another classic wrestling move. Hammerlock.
He's got him in a hammerlock right now and going to work on that left arm once again with the knees. Drops the big elbow on the back. As this match is going from hardcore to technical, back to hardcore now, ultimately back to technical again, Rivera. What do you like this match or you don't like this match?
I'm back and forth.
Like the teeter-totter in
Back
Cuba?
like the teeter-totter. One guy on one side, the other guy on the other, you back and forth. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that.
Oh, and he missed. Dynamite D missed the big splash. New Jack barely got out of the way.
He almost looked like he was attempting the Harley Race diving headbutt.
Wait a minute, look at this, Rivera. New Jack going upstairs with the trash can.
If he nailed this, this could spell the end for D.
Oh! Did you hear that?
2, 3.
It's over!
Se acabó.
New Jack defeats the Dynamite Dollar Man.
I'm looking at Homeless Jimmy, and I'm noticing that he has
Oh, wait a minute, look at this.
He has a look of determination that I have never seen before.
Well, Jimmy obviously outmatched by the size of John Cronus as he goes down with a huge clothesline. Cronus in the early goings with the upper hand. Irish whip, another one coming up. Jimmy, like a rag doll, just goes down with a huge spinning heel kick from the big man Cronus.
Once again, we have to point out that John Cronus, even though he's a big guy, 300 pounds, one of the most agile pro wrestlers in the entire business.
You got that right, and look at that hip toss, almost into that bed of light bulbs, Rivera.
You see that 450 splash?
Oh no,
Cronus
Rivera, into the light bulbs.
Power explode, look at the powder. The powder rising from the light bulb because he reduced the impact, reduced it to dust. I was saying earlier, this Cronus possessed that 450 splash that looks so beautiful for a big guy like him.
And look at Hernandez barely getting down for the 2 count. He got a piece of glass in his eye, obviously.
He's got glass dust. Dust of the glass in his eye.
Something in his eye. I mean, these matches are even dangerous for the referees in XPW. Jimmy going to work on John Cronus. Whoa! Did you hear that, Rivera?
Patrick Hernandez really looks like he's being affected by the glass.
Well, no kidding he is. Look at these weapons. Look at this. And look at, don't forget about Jimmy's shopping cart.
He has to wear the safety goggle like he's in the biology laboratory.
Or Supreme's laboratory. Look at this. Jimmy setting up his own demise, bringing that cart down here. John Cronus, what a monster he is. And what a favorite in this tournament he is. Going against Homeless Jimmy.
You know what, Chico? I mean, we know this is a tournament and everything, but it should be no surprise, no question to anybody out there to realize how this match is going to end.
Well, Homeless Jimmy.
With Jimmy flat on his back.
Well, we've seen these two in action before, Rivera, and you know, the story ended with this man right there, John Cronus, on top, as he had so many victories in this league. But Jimmy, what determination from this young kid as he's going to work on John Cronus, and look at that, right into the security railing. Homeless Jimmy glaring out to the packed house here at Patriot Hall in Van Nuys.
You know, I don't know, I had to contact the official XPW statistician, but I think Homeless Jimmy is something like 0 and 82, 83.
Statistician
in the XPW, Chico. You can compare him to Mike Boyette in the UWF, Mid-South.
Let me go to the dictionary. I don't know if I'm gonna find statistician, buddy. Look at this, John Cronus again. Right into that bed of broken glass, Rivera.
You see that single leg takedown, right? Strategically placed right into, so Jimmy can fall face first in the broken glass.
This is unbelievable, Rivera.
And you know, that's probably something not too strange for Jimmy. He's been laying face down in the glass on Hollywood Boulevard many times.
And Argyle Avenue as well.
Argyle Avenue.
Or Sunset Boulevard, I don't know. Look at this, Jimmy, once again with the upper hand in this match, which is a rare thing to see against John Cronus, spinning heel kick of his own, and Cronus goes down.
Wow.
Homeless Jimmy, look at this, he's got a light bulb in hand.
He's watching the Jackie Chan movie.
Oh, what's he doing? He's trying to crank that light bulb over the head of John Cronus, the already bloodied Cronus.
Chico, when he's going to learn the lesson, he tried that last year.
He didn't try this last year.
Now he knows what to do.
Cronus with that huge fluorescent tube light bulb over the head of Homeless Jimmy, and look at the Cronus fan club.
Right there, the Cronus fan club.
Oh,
wow.
Huge kick.
Hey, man, he reminded me of Luke Skywalker with the lightsaber in the Star Wars.
I think you might need a lifesaver. Stop breathing over here. And look at Hernandez. Can't even count because of the glass and the canvas. And look at Cronus. I'd be pissed off too.
Hernandez get a piece of glass. The glass stuck when he's counting the pin.
This is unreal. The referee's got to come out here with gloves on or something, goggles.
They have to come out.
Bulldog into the broken glass.
He blocked it though. Cronus blocked that. The XPW Commission has to come up with some safety precaution.
Oh no, we've seen this before, Rivera, like a swan.
Jimmy, you know, he get more air. He's like a pajarito, like a pescado and a pájaro combined into one animal. Flying and swimming at the same time.
Going for the pin down.
Flying fish.
Look at Patrick Hernandez on the outside, going for the only 2. That was so close, Rivera. So close to Jimmy's first win in XPW. But you can't count Cronus out now. Oh, look at this, right into the shopping cart. Hip toss.
Right on the barbed wire. The special cart of death of Homeless Jimmy.
Specially constructed for this tournament tonight. As John Cronus going after, oh no, oh no.
Another lightsaber, the Darth Vader.
Front row fans, please close your eyes. Look out, Homeless Jimmy. Look at the fans, they're running for cover. They're getting the hell out of there.
They realize when they are in danger.
And look at Jimmy now. Look at the determination on this young kid. With that trash can shot to the head. The huge John Cronus.
Both men completely covered in sangre. The XPW fan absolutely
look at
this up. What's that sign? Use
this.
Use my tape.
Well, look at it. Use this ECW tape. It's got an ECW home video.
Wow, right in the forehead with the video, cracking that thing in half, completely in half.
Huge mistake by Homeless Jimmy. I mean, that thing was an heirloom, a collector's item. They're not going to be making any of those tapes anymore. Homeless Jimmy.
Find the action back in the ring right now. Well, maybe not so fast. But now the table has been placed in the ring.
Look at the light bulbs going outside of the ring. Security out here forced by John Cronus to put those light bulbs outside of the ring. Oh, look at Jimmy, wants no part of the security team. Homeless Jimmy. And look at that crimson mask.
Like
look
I
at
said
that.
Before, the face, something about the face tonight of Homeless Jimmy. He's a different man. Determination.
Determination on both parts. Here in this match, John Cronus and Homeless Jimmy. And what size difference in this match? But what does it matter with these weapons in the ring that we've seen utilized thus far? Both men just barely staggering back into the ring and a huge kick. Perhaps below the belt of Homeless Jimmy as the table that John Cronus set up in the ring looks like it's coming into play, coming up here. John Cronus setting Homeless Jimmy up. Pounding away on his head.
Could this be? Could he be setting it? Yes, indeed.
Oh, the 450 splash on the table. No way, Rivera.
That's
no
what
way.
we were talking about earlier. This is his trademark move.
Homeless Jimmy, no.
Oh. Not so fast.
John Cronus below the belt caught on the top rope there. Homeless Jimmy with the upper hand.
Recognizing that his life was in danger.
Wait, look at this from the top rope.
What is he attempting now?
What's he attempting? He's attempting a bulldog into the table and he nailed him. He nailed him.
Bulldog directly through the table.
Going for the count. 1, 2. Kicks out.
1, 2, 3.
Now he kicked out of that one.
Chico, that was a 1, 2, 3.
Jimmy.
Homeless Jimmy won the match.
Whoa, whoa,
Listen to my word, Chico. Look at me.
Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa.
Homeless Jimmy just won this match.
No.
Victory! Victory for Homeless Jimmy!
Folks, this is it. Our semi-main event here at Redemption. Rivera, we're going to see a death match. We're going to see Kid Chaos go against White Trash Johnny Webb, and there he is. There's the youngster Kid Chaos. Neither one of these guys is a stranger to death matches here in XPW.
Chico, I thought this was going to be a night with some wrestling. I witnessed, even though I was in the concussion state.
The what?
I witnessed that Super Dragon, this Revolution Pro. Great exhibition of the professional wrestling the way it should be, Chico. But now we are going to be a witness to violent crap.
Well, you saw the guys. Of course, you're talking about Super Dragon. Excitement personified, Rivera. But right now, we're going to go hardcore. We're going to go White Trash Johnny Webb. We're going to go Kid Chaos. And this is it. This is the death match, Rivera. The one they've been talking about for quite some time now. White Trash Johnny Webb has been screwed time and time again in XPW. Never getting that shot against the Messiah that he's wanted for so long. Rob Black basically telling him, hey, you want a shot at the title, you can be the #1 contender if you beat Kid Chaos. And the same goes for Chaos. Chaos proving himself, Rivera, in XPW.
That's to show you the courtesy of the Robert Black, that he was able to grant him.
Rivera, you know that time and time
#1
again, both these guys are getting screwed. Kid Chaos, white trash, Johnny Webb, look at that. Webb showing no fear, Chaos showing no fear.
Colorado, Kid Chaos! His opponent from any trailer park he pleases, white trash, Johnny Webb!
Rivera, I gotta ask you this match seems very closely matched. If you talk death matches, who do you pick in this? Can you pick a winner?
Well, Chico, I can agree with you that they are matched in size and stature, but as death match, I can't tell you because I don't follow this violent crap, Chico.
White trash is...
As far as I'm concerned, all it takes is one nail in the eye or a barbed wire in the culo, and it's all over, Chico.
White trash with that clothesline earlier on, and now look at this, he nails Chaos as Chaos goes flying high above the rope and out onto the concrete floor.
Chico, tonight was a tremendous night.
What a night it's been. It's not even over yet.
Night of action. You see the Sawa, the Dynamite D. You see that cane shot right to the head.
White trash with always his trusty Singapore cane, and look at this. The Singapore cane almost irrelevant in this match with all the weapons we have in the ring tonight, Rivera.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we are talking about the violent crap, let me take you to Olympic Auditorium memory. Number 4, Chico. 1975, right here. John Tolos against Greg Valentine in a Roman Gladiator death match. Chico, you remember that? He was right here in the middle of this ring. John Tolos dragged the almost lifeless corpse of the Valentine from post to post.
Rivera, tonight we are making history at the Olympic Auditorium as white trash Johnny Webb goes against Kid Chaos, and you saw earlier Chaos throwing that, it looked like a grape arbor wrapped in barbed wire thrown into the ring. And look at this, he's going right up to the forehead right away in the early goings of this match, but Webb fighting back.
Big elbow to the Culion.
Presence of mind for both these guys when it comes to death matches. Chaos, though, looks like he's in the best shape of his career. But you can't take anything away from white trash Johnny Webb when it comes to the style of a match. Look at the power behind those arms. Kid Chaos.
This Chaos with the shot, the elbow shot. Wow! You see that now? This is not using the brain, Chico. Why not he wear a t-shirt with the long sleeve?
Webb just nailed him with the DDT right after that nail shot. And only a 2 count. Referee down right there. Quick to the count. Referee Patrick Hernandez. And did you see the pained expression on Chaos's face when he went chest first right into that bed of nails? And oh no, look at this. Look at that. Man, open your eyes, Rivera.
Hey, I know Chaos can understand me. Oye, Chico.
Oh.
Ponte una camiseta con unas mangas largas, muchacho. Estás loco.
Oh, you bastard.
Can you believe that? I mean, his head right into that bed of nails. Kid Chaos now with the upper hand of this match. The bed of nails used the but look at this. He's got that grape arbor wrapped in barbed wire. What's he planning on doing with this thing? This is the first time I've seen anything like this in a death match here in XPW, and Webb is down. Webb's out of it.
Webb is down. Kid Chaos delivering the brutal Sabate-like kick.
Look at Webb. I mean, he's so winded, he can barely get to his feet. And we even seen these weapons, most of them utilized in this matchup, Rivera. The question is, are we going to see him? Which weapons? And who will come out on top as the #1 contender? Oh!
Well, the real question is, Chris Closses, are we going to see a fireman carry?
Back body drop from Webb right into that bed of barbed wire on the Kid's Chaos. Are we going to see a what?
Fireman carry. Or maybe a...
Now look at this. Now look at this. He's putting his face right in that barbed wire. Oh, man. Rivera, man, open your eyes.
This is brutality, Chico. The most brutal kind of brutality that can be witnessed.
Oh, look at that. You saw
right
it.
here in the
Oh, you see the blood.
Ahora sí está sangrando. Now the blood is flowing.
At the hands of white trash, Johnny Webb in that barbed wire chaos. Completely busted open.
Esto está de película. You have to call the doctor. Oye, what am I telling you about this violent crap?
Right now, Webb with the upper hand in this matchup. Look at that kick right to the back of the neck. A la white trash, Johnny Webb. Wait a minute, he's taking that whole bed. Wait, don't tell me this. Oh, he's dumping all the thumbtacks in the ring, Rivera.
This is out of control. Out of control. The police department should be standby, ready to close this down, chick. What? You see what?
Wait a minute, he's got a
Johnny
handful.
Webb.
Oh, look at what's he doing, man. He's spitting him out.
Put him in
the
the
face
mouth.
of Kid Chaos.
No, chico, este tipo Webb está loco, está completamente psicosis, chico.
Chaos, I mean, he's busted wide open and Webb's whining about a little itsy-bitsy thumbtack in his finger. Look at this, Webb going right in, but he's trying to block it looks like. Chaos trying to rake his face in that barbed wire. What an opportunity this would be for the winner of this match, Rivera. The winner of this match will meet the Messiah for the king of the Deathmatch title. He will be named #1 contender here in XPW. Looks like a suplex coming up. Oh no! Oh no!
You got the face of Kid Chaos.
Lucky for Webb, he blocked it. Referee right there checking everything out. Oh no, Rivera. Man, open your eyes, Rivera! Open your eyes!
Estoy mirando. Gas. Toxic gas. Patrick Hernandez, don't stand so close, chico.
Look at the pain! Look at the pain expression on Chaos! Did you see what he just landed in, Rivera?
It was incredible.
And it was lucky for Webb that he reversed the suplex, but it was Chaos who fell victim.
This is, Chico, if is the mother of the Kid Chaos watching this right now.
Oh no, no, no! Did you see the glass fly everywhere, Rivera?
Flying all over the place, Chico.
White trash Johnny Webb just got hit over the head with that two-bladed. Look at the blood. Look at the blood flowing.
This guy's ready for one of these supreme horror movies.
This is nuts, and now it's Chaos with another fluorescent tube light in hand.
Bride of Frankenstein 3, starring the Kid Chaos.
Look at that, a la Luke Skywalker with this thing. This is unbelievable, Rivera. Oh no, not again! As the fans are covering their eyes in the crowd here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium at Redemption for the Deathmatch to determine the #1 contender for the XPW King of the Deathmatch tournament.
Chaos struggling to get back inside the ring. He's losing a lot of blood.
And now Chaos has got Webb's Singapore cane in hand.
Wakata. ¿Oíste eso? That was connected.
Oh no! Right into the light bulb goes Webb and the thumbtacks.
A double shot that helped Kid Chaos regain some strength. But look at his face.
Look at the thumbtacks everywhere in the body of white trash Johnny Webb. Oh no, what's this? Chaos. Chaos has got part of that light bulb.
Chaos better act quick because that precious lifeblood, el líquido de la vida.
And it's flowing fast, Rivera. You're exactly right.
It's going fast.
These guys can barely even walk in the ring. There's so much crap in the ring, as you would say. It's like a minefield. T-bone suplex. Oh no, look at that. Webb trying to counter, and they both go flying into the thumbtacks. Glass and barbed wire, Rivera.
Chico, it's like a minefield. A lot of the war better.
Oh, look at Webb. Look at Webb, his own. Hurting himself with that leg drop on the thumbtacks.
Right in the culo, the thumbtack.
And you would think with all his experience, he wouldn't be doing that in a death match. What a battle this has been so far, Rivera.
Talk about this being a minefield. If there's any World War II veteran in the crowd, they are having flashback.
Kick right to the throat.
Right now.
Kick right to the throat from Kid Chaos onto Webb as Webb went crashing back into that barbed wire, perched in the corner of the ring.
Coño, Chico, tremendo flashback to the Iwo Jima, Chico. Right here in the XPW.
Look at this Chaos going after the timekeeper's table. The timekeeper, the ring announcer, fearing for their lives, are getting the hell out of Dodge.
Look at that Kid Chaos losing the blood, but still has the tremendous
Look at that.
upper body strength to get the table over the top rope and into this hell of ring of hell.
You can see the wait a minute, Chaos has got a bag of some sorts. He's got a bag, Rivera.
A bag.
A little bag. What
Also,
could possibly be in that
Chico,
bag?
have the crowd, have the people in this crowd have a bag in the pocket.
It looks like a
What are you talking about?
It looks like a Gallagher concert. Everybody protecting themselves from all the carnage coming out of the ring. Oh! White Trash Johnny Webb looking to come back into the ring as Chaos sets the table up for White Trash Johnny Webb, and he goes right into that barbed wire again, Rivera. Oh no, look at the power behind Kid Chaos. Like I said, in the best shape of his career. Just nailing Webb into that barbed wire.
Kid Chaos is a miracle, es un milagro that he is still on the 2 feet.
Wait, there's that bag, Rivera. Nate's dumping it. Don't tell me. Oh no, more thumbtacks.
More thumbtack, like you need more.
And then look at the size of those thumbtacks, Rivera. They're huge.
The paper bag was just a little added touch of class.
Those are special industrial-sized thumbtacks that he dumped on that table in the middle of the ring.
Big elbow to the face.
And now he plants White Trash Johnny Webb on top of the table. What the hell are we going to see here, Rivera?
Kid Chaos preparing for high altitude.
The high-flying
maneuver.
sensation climbing high above, but no.
Oye,
Webb with a
olvídate.
Powerbomb on the table, and look at this. What the hell is the Enterprise doing out here?
On the screen, you see Steve Rizzono there, member of the Enterprise.
Steve Rosano, TJ Rush,
DJ Ruch.
GQ Money, and Veronica Kane at the ringside area. And look at Webb. Webb just noticed them. Webb doesn't know what to make of it, neither do I. What the hell's going on? Kid Chaos is down, however. This could be a huge mistake right here for White Trash Johnny Webb.
Looking good. Looking good.
Big show here tonight, Chico. As you can see, international press and photographers
Doing good.
all over the world.
Rosano just mentioned the Webb that he's doing. What are these guys doing? Critiquing the death match. Telling Webb he's doing good, and
The
who
Enterprise.
are they here for?
Johnny
Why
Webb,
are they here?
Johnny Webb getting the approval of the Enterprise.
Look at this scoop up and a slam right on top of those thumbtacks again as the blood continues to flow.
Maybe the Enterprise is looking at Johnny Webb as a new member because they need to strengthen the rank if they are going to contend with group like the Robert Black Army.
Think they're out here to scout Webb? Is that
the Mexico
what
most
do you
wanted?
know, Rivera?
What do I know? Chick, what I know could fill una encyclopedia, bro.
What the
You
important
understand me?
What the important story right now is not the Enterprise. It's the #1 contender for the XPW King of the Deathmatch title, currently held by the Messiah, as Webb delivers those forearms right to the back of Kid Chaos. But more importantly, underneath Chaos are those thousands of thumbtacks. And
You
White
see,
Trash,
Kid Chaos has a good some tack push all the way into the arm.
and the reversal into the thumbtacks. And again, Chaos hurting himself. Man, this is nuts. This is nuts, Rivera.
I can't understand how these two men subject themselves
Look at the
to
blood.
this punishment. Look at the blood
It's
running
flowing.
down like como una, está chorreando.
Like the bathtub.
It's like a faucet.
And no, look at this. Chaos grabs that bed of light bulbs once again. Oh no! Chaos attempting the slam, but Webb fighting out of it, Rivera. Knee to the midsection, forearms to the back. And don't forget that bed of light bulbs still plotted right in the middle of the ring. And now it's Webb's turn to move it where he wants to move it.
A bed of the light bulb is like the grand finale, like the ninth inning,
We've
Chico.
already seen it utilized in this match, Rivera, and these two are still on their feet, barely, especially with the blood flowing out of the head, with the inexperienced deathmatch fighter, Kid Chaos. Webb off the ropes, Irish whip. Oh, look at
Yay! The spine busted. Look at the blood on the light bulb. This is a display of violence that you cannot even see down in the gang, Riddle Street or Los Angeles.
He just nailed white trash Johnny. Oh, you can see the smoke, the residue from those light bulbs.
That's poison gas.
This is unbelievable. The fans around ringside, thousands here covering their eyes. The fans around the ringside area from the debris literally flying into the crowd, Rivera. And the sick thing is some of them like it.
I got nothing to lose.
Wait, he's got nothing to lose. Look at this, both of them slipping and sliding. Looks like a hockey fight here as Brizano and the Enterprise look on at both men fighting on the concrete floor. And look at this, still thumbtacks. Look at the web.
So many thumbtacks stuck to the shoes. They can't stand straight,
Look at the bottom of Chaos's shoe. It's like they're on ice skates, like a couple hockey players here brawling.
So Johnny Webb, instead of walking around, he figured out he roll around better.
Look at that, look at the shoe, fans, if you can see that. Literally tons and tons of thumbtacks in the bottom of the shoes of Kid Chaos and white trash Johnny Webb as well. But why the hell is the Enterprise here? Oh no, oh, he's striking him right over the thumbtacks. Fans of the little kids are in the room, get them out right now.
Children, Chico, get them out now. You might as well leave them in the ring. Leave them in the living room. They seen the most horrific.
Look at this moonsault. Oh no, and he missed. He missed. Look at the pain and expression on Chaos's face. What the hell is Veronica Kane doing up here now? What is going on?
Some
The
kind
match
of plan.
continues. Referee Hernandez distracted, but why? Oh no, no, what the hell is this? TJ Rush and Steve Rosano. It all makes sense now. It's got to be revenge for that loss last month against Kid Chaos. Welfare check right on top of the thumbtacks. White trash Johnny Webb going for the pin. This has got to be it. Wait a minute, referee. Referee's still distracted by Veronica Kane. What the hell is this, Rivera?
The Enterprise waiting outside.
Hey, Rob!
1, 2, 3. He had him pinned.
Are they waiting to...
Oh no! 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 What the hell is this? Rosano! Hey, wait a minute, Rosano coming. He's putting Chaos on top of Webb? This makes no sense.
Chico, the Enterprise fooling everybody.
What the hell is going on here? 1, 2. It's over. Kid Chaos is now the #1 contender.
Fooling everybody. Chico, the Enterprise was here earlier, making everybody think that they were here to stop Johnny Webb.
And look at this. What? Why the hell did they come to help Chaos?
It was last month at the Scene of the Crime that Kid Chaos
Defeated
Steve Rosano right here in
exactly.
the middle of this ring.
And here is
So what?
And here comes Rosano helping out the kid. But why?
It's a mystery, Chico.
Why?
Question mark is all over the place.
And does Kid Chaos even know what happened?
Question mark all over the television screen.
And Webb had this match won. And Kid Chaos is shocked that he even won this match. But what a battle it was, Rivera.
Chaos barely have enough strength to celebrate the victory.
Look at him, he can't even walk. The blood flowing out like the faucet, like you said earlier in this match, Ray Rivera. And what a match this was. The bottom line now is, whether the Rosano and the Enterprise help, Kid Chaos is now the #1 contender for the XPW King of the Deathmatch title, currently held, of course, by the Messiah, who we're going to see later on tonight.
Oye, brother, this was brutality at the most brutal. Chico, Kid Chaos being helped back to the ring, and you know what? I believe he has no idea on how he won this match.
Very shady turn of events, folks.
Introducing first, the challenger from St. Michael's Church, Altar Boy, Lou!
That's St. Mark's Cathedral, Winslow.
And his opponent, from Hollywood, California, he is the XPW King of the Deathmatch, the Human Horror Show!
He's also probably a member of the Tattoo of the Month Club. Luke crossing himself in the corner. Supreme from behind. No respect whatsoever for the big man upstairs, obviously. Clothesline duck underneath. Hip toss. No. Counter by Luke. Going for, oh my goodness, did you see that face buster? With the body scissors into a face buster. Supreme taking control here in the early goings of this match. Supreme, did you see that look he gave to Altar Boy Luke? Altar Boy Luke trying to become a man, but he's got to get through the big man, Supreme. And I don't think Supreme is going to be willing to oblige. Little show of disrespect there. Slap to the face. Altar Boy Luke with such heart going after Supreme. Beautiful quick leg takedown. Step over toe hold and a slap to the back of the head. And Altar Boy Luke, this kid's got his work cut out for him. Once again, not only to get out of here with the Deathmatch title, obviously he desires to do so, but to get out of here with his life. Now it's Luke fighting back. Irish whip, Supreme. And look at that down. Supreme, quick presence of mind with that elbow drop right to the back of Altar Boy Luke. Look at that sadistic smile on the face of the champion Supreme. And Luke, once again praying for a miracle here tonight at XPW's Fallout. Supreme just mimicking this poor kid. Once again, collar and elbow tie-up. Supreme perching Luke on that top rope. And Luke still fighting back with Braziliancy. Up and over. Hurricane Rana takedown. Altar Boy Luke, desperation. Supreme down, still trying to get up. Finally up to both feet. Altar Boy Luke, a house of fire now. Going after the human horror film. With shots to the head. What's Luke doing now? Springboard. Shot right to the side of the head. Supreme. Ah! Supreme was trying to hold on. Trying to keep his balance. And fell right into that bed. Oh, look at this. The ropes coming off. And Altar Boy Luke, it looks like he means business now. With the bed of barbed wire. And due to the rules of the deathmatch, it's asked, referees must help wrestlers with the weaponry. And there they go, Hernandez helping Altar Boy Luke with that bed of barbed wire. Shoving it into the ring. And Supreme, you can see the laceration on the back of his skull already. But it's Altar Boy Luke. Oh my goodness, look at the blood flow. Look at the human horror film. He looks like a horror film right now. It's probably just a paper cut to the monster. Supreme still, however, a lot's been taken out of this man. And Altar Boy Luke, you want to talk about desperation. Oh no. Oh, what is this? Another bed of light bulbs. Laid out. Tons of them in that bed. Altar Boy Luke, these fans here at the XPW Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in awe right now. In awe of both these men, of this match as a whole. Supreme catching the youngster. You got to do a lot to take it out of Supreme. Snapmare takedown. What a shot that was right between the eyes from Altar Boy Luke. Russian leg sweep. Russian leg sweep into the bed of barbed wire. Going for a pin, yes. One. Only a one count. You got to be kidding me, Supreme. Kicking out just like that. Stomping now. And, oh my God. Oh my God, the barbed wire is in his skull. Kick to the midsection. Altar Boy Luke now stomping away at the monster. Oh, look at this. We've seen this before. The halo coming up, yes. And he executed it beautifully. 1, 2, only 2. At least he got a 2 count on that one. The human horror film, Supreme. I think a big surprise to him. Oh, look at the barb. Oh, it's sick. Once again, stuck in the skull. Might have been stuck in that eyebrow ring of the human horror film. Altar Boy Luke. Series of kicks and driving Supreme 10 into the bed of barbed wire. Look at the face of referee Hernandez. He can barely stomach it. The fans as well. And Supreme cut up on his, you can see his shin, the back of his head, everywhere. And he has skin exposed. Oh my goodness, Luke raking away at Supreme's head with that barbed wire. So much for turning the other cheek, I suppose. But turning his foot right in the face of Supreme. Supreme back into the barbed wire once again. 1, 2, only 2. How the hell does he kick out of these? Supreme showing just why he is the XPW King of the Deathmatch champion. But Altar Boy Luke, this is what Luke's got to do. Got to keep Supreme down, but Supreme right back up. Luke with the light bulb. Gets caught off guard by Supreme. Oh no, now Supreme's done. Oh my goodness, right between the eyes! Supreme, out of nowhere, back to life, like the return of the living dead. Scooping him up, overhead slam, oh, right into the bed of barbed wire. Just like that, the match turned. A big 180 here. This poor kid showed so much guts in the beginning, but now it's Supreme, taking charge, taking control. Look at him, whichever way he rolls, he's rolling right into more barbed wire here. Altar Boy Luke in quite a dilemma now. Oh, look at the blood. Look at the blood on the face of Luke. And it's stuck. The barbed wire's sticking all over Luke. Can't even get it out of his skin. And Luke not popping up as easily as Supreme. Obviously not having the huge pain threshold as our champion does. Gorilla press into the barbed wire again. And this is sick. This kid's had enough. This match should be stopped right now. Barbed wire on the back, on the legs, everywhere. In the groin even. Oh, God. And you can hear the pain on the face of Luke. You can hear it coming out. And Supreme just sits there and smiles. Supreme with ease, picking up this youngster. Barbed wire still caught on Luke. Luke going to the outside of the ring. Supreme following him up now. Here we go. Don't forget about that bed of light bulbs. Set up right at the ringside area. Very close to the fans. And look, some of these fans going into little bitch mode. Oh my God! Into the bed of light bulbs, Luke. This is it. This is it for Luke. If this match goes any farther, I don't know. This could be one of the shortest careers in wrestling history. But Supreme, he doesn't give a damn. Supreme once again showing why he is the XPW King of the Deathmatch champion. What's Supreme doing now? Double axe hit. Oh, a little chicken Supreme. Ah! Where's the kitchen sink now? We've seen it all. What, Supreme pointing. The Oak Ridge boys. An LP. Garage Sales Central. Right to the back of the head of Luke. Fans are giving Supreme just about everything. Who's that girl on the record? Oh, that's Sean Cassidy. Nonetheless, look at this Supreme. Pointing up here. Pointing up here. I hope not. Supreme pointing right at us. At the broadcast booth. I can't see a thing. Where the hell are these guys going? Altar Boy Luke, Supreme. What the hell's going on here? What the hell? Oh my God. I'm getting out of here. These guys right next to the cameraman even. Thought I got the hell out of there. Both these men fighting up there on the crow's nest. Supreme telling these fans to scoot the tables together. Talk about fan-friendly wrestling. Now I gotta move again. Some more Chicken Supreme down there. Supreme with Alter by Luke. No! What is that? What? Angel? Oh my God! Angel attacking Supreme! Oh no! 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 Ah! What sort of alliance is this? Oh! Double hip toss off the top! And he hit that solid platform! Alter Boy Luke and the Angel! But I'm not talking about that kind of Angel! The hardcore homo coming out and aiding Alter Boy Luke. Both these men uniting, embracing each other. Oh, God. The hell was that? This is XPW. This isn't an episode of Oz. Looks like Angel's going after Supreme. Don't forget, it was last month that Angel lost to Supreme. He powerbombed out that balcony. Before that, being screwed by the triple threat, the franchise Shane Douglas in Los Angeles, being shot off the scaffold into the exploding ring. Oh my goodness, Angel with the thumbtacks all over the table. Angel looking for some vengeance tonight. Where the hell did he get those from? Now he's pouring them all over the champion Luke. Luke is upstairs. 450 splash! Hernandez, 1, 2. Luke is the new champion! Luke is the new champion! I can't believe it! Talk about the impossible! Alter Boy Luke wins! Alter Boy Luke wins! We have a new XPW King of the Deathmatch Champion and one of the most unlikely individuals. I'm not going to call him a boy. This man, once again, the 450 splash from the top into the tables with thumbtacks and Sean Cassidy as well. Elvis Presley looking. I mean, what is it? Is this guy drinking again, Rivera?
Beachman is in the front row.
Oh, wait, no, Sawa. Look at Webb just strolling down to the ring, not a care in the world. Look at this. He thinks he's got it all figured out. Look at that Nosawa baseball slide. Nails Webb from behind, and he went right over that bed.
He almost loses his footing and slip right in the bed of the thumbtack. You hear the chair hitting right in the skull.
Hear it all the way here at the announce table, Larry Rivera, as this match is officially underway. You remember last year at the Palace, White Trash Johnny Webb doing tremendous in the Deathmatch tournament against the Messiah. What a match that was last year in Hollywood. But this is this year. This is 2001, and he's got no Sawa to deal with.
Now Webb pick up that same chair that Nosawa hitting with. He fire it back at his head. Whoa!
Now, fans, we got a ladder right with barbed wire around the top, and of course the bed of thumbtacks. White Trash Johnny Webb, very accustomed to this style match. However, he does have his work cut out for him against Nosawa. White Trash with the upper hand now, and giving White Trash a hand. Forcing referee Hernandez to put that bed of thumbtacks in the ring.
Wrestling fan, this is a constant reminder that you people have to be careful when you are in the first row. Oh, look at this. Look at how close to the action you get.
And look at Nosawa already. Rivera, so early in this match, already busted open.
You know the power, the force that cane has when it comes down on your head?
That Singapore cane and his trusty cane, White Trash Johnny Webb. And look at the ladder, draped in barbed wire up and down the entire thing. And look at this, Rivera.
Suplex.
Textbook still, no.
No.
Counter by Nosawa. Oh, reverse DDT. Reverse DDT into those thumbtacks.
Let the violent crap begin.
Oh. And look at Nosawa going after the ladder already. As Webb is just laying in that bed of thumbtacks. Nosawa definitely with the upper hand right now. Slams the ladder into Webb. And don't forget that ladder draped in barbed wire.
And look at the crowd tonight, Chris Cross. sold out,
On their-
standing room only.
Literally on their feet. Look at the fans. None of them sitting down, Rivera.
We've been having a lot of rain, a lot of storm, and the people come.
Oh! Look at those shots! Right into the head of Johnny Webb. And look at Nosawa. Look at Webb tangled in that barbed wire on the ladder, Rivera. And now it's Nosawa going after that steel chair he used in the early goings of this match. Nosawa! Oh, look at this!
Adding more emphasis to the already damaging barbed wire.
And look at Webb trying to get that ladder off of his neck. Just barely did so as Nosawa. Definitely with the upper hand of this match thus far. White trash, both men look like they're busted open. As Nosawa continuing to wail away on white trash, setting up the chair in the ring.
You can see the thumbtacks flying off the head of Johnny Webb as Nosawa give him the punch.
Look at this. Nosawa sitting Webb down in the chair. All he's missing is a beer. Oh, look at this, right into the thumbtacks.
Right in the lower back.
What is that, the Nalgaz?
That's a little above the nalgas.
Oh!
You have to pronounce the words.
I'm trying, Rivera.
Right.
What a chair shot that was from Nosawa. Cracked it right on the skull of white trash Johnny Webb. And this is a bit surprising to me. Nosawa dominating this match, Rivera. Clothesline.
Nosawa already, the blood
Right into the throat
running
there.
down his face, blinding the eyes, keeping him from 100% in this match. He almost missed that clothesline. Look at the face, look at the sangre
Look at that.
chorreando
And this,
ahí en la cara.
in this match, some of the fans showing their opinions towards Tokyo, Japan's own Nosawa, member of Gurren Tai, as white trash is barely stumbling on the ring apron.
Friendly exchange between Nosawa and the wrestling fan here in the XPW. Beautiful women's in the crowd, of course. Not to mention Jessica ringside.
White trash attempting to fight back now. Knee to the midsection of Nosawa. Oh, and look at that. Leg right to the back of the neck as Nosawa goes down. White trash trying to gain some momentum in this matchup as he's already suffered a tremendous amount of punishment. Once again, drives the head down from the back of the neck of Nosawa with the leg.
That already damaged head.
And look at this, white trash with the ladder, Rivera. Once again, draped in barbed wire. And he just tossed it right on top of Nosawa. What a smart move by Webb. Basically no effort, but taking it out of Nosawa once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted brutality?
Now what's Webb doing? What is this?
Here it is. Brutality at its most brutal. Cheek.
White trash Johnny Webb. I mean, come on, he just hurt himself on that move. And he doesn't care, he doesn't give a damn. Nosawa's out. Nosawa.
He's drinking his own blood, choking the throat, blinding the eyes. He's in a world of pain.
And this match turned around so quickly as you see that barbed wire raking up the skin of Nosawa. White trash Johnny Webb with something else in mind now as he sets the ladder up on the ring ropes. Right next to that huge bed of thumbtacks.
You know, you can tell the guys that are using the brains when they're calling in these matches, they wear the clothes that protect the arm, the leg.
Look at this, suplex, counter by Nosawa. Webb goes right into the ladder and rolls into the thumbtacks.
Snap suplex directly onto the barbed wire ladder.
Oh, look at the face of Webb. You can feel his pain as he goes right into that thumbtacks. That huge bed.
Look at digging the knees into the thumbtacks.
Right into the bone.
Oh. What possess?
Is this your kind of match, Rivera?
Absolutely not. Are you crazy, Chico? What possess these otherwise agile young men to participate in this display of barbarianism?
This is the King of the Deathmatch tournament as white trash is nailed. Nosawa with the chair. Still with the upper hand in this matchup. White trash Johnny Webb with Nosawa trying to set something up for him, it looks like. White trash has moved that ladder out of the way, put it on the bed of thumbtacks, and look at those chops. You can hear him, Rivera.
You have to think of how many years are being cut off the careers of these young men.
Both of them, exactly right. Everybody in the tournament.
Due to the participation.
From pillar to the post to the far side.
The violent
White
crap.
trash Johnny Webb follows up with a huge clothesline. Setting Nosawa up now for something else. To the near side coming up. Nosawa. Clothesline. Oh! Whoa! What a shot that was by Nosawa! Oh, and then an elbow.
You see the force.
How the hell is Webb still standing?
Beautiful German suplex.
German suplex beautifully executed by Nosawa as he grabs the ladder. And look how frustrated he is, Rivera.
He's getting crazy. He's losing the brains.
Losing the mind indeed. However, this could work to his advantage as Webb is completely out and Nosawa looks so determined right now. What is this, a little ritual over the thumbtacks?
He's imagining the thumbtack bed.
What's he doing?
It's a sumo ring.
Oh no, look at this. Oh, just drove him in.
Michinoku driver right into the bed of the thumbtack. Look at the back of the neck of Webb, completely filled with the thumbtack.
And Webb's neck right on that board. Look at that. If he nails him, look out, he can snap his neck. Oh, Nosawa from the top. The Webb just barely got out of the way. As he...
The lower lumbar region coming across that board.
A huge 2x4 holding that bed of thumbtacks together. Oh, look at this power bomb coming up. Oh, Nosawa! This is sick. It's over. It's over. White trash.
Look at that. If you have the little children taking away from the TV right now, this is not recommended for 2-year-old.
Referee Patrick Hernandez raising White Trash Johnny Webb's hand in victory. As the story here is White Trash advances in the 2001 XPW King of the Deathmatch Tournament.